Hi, making the second video. I just made a 11-minute video right now, but didn't get to cover all the things I was trying to cover, so I gotta freaking make it again. I had to delete it because my phone cut me off earlier than I thought it was gonna. It's too full of photos. Anyway, so here's a comparison of Gobekli Tepe's Pillar 43 and Northern America. America from Venezuela and Colombia up, north from there, except for Alaska and, because Alaska's on a separate part of the stone. It's on the front side here. But anyway, so I was trying to explain the video I just made before it cut me off, how like not only do all these animals represent geography, that this bird is Panama, this dog is Costa Rica, this scorpion is Puerto Rico, this bird is Haiti and Anagua, this bird is Cuba, this bird is like the east coast of the US, this bird is basically North America altogether, or at least like from Panama to basically Vancouver, or Washington State, Olympic Peninsula. But also these birds represent human faces. So like this one is a face looking this way. So this is the nose right here, pointing that way. This is the eyebrow. This is the mustache. This is the mouth, and this is the beard. So it's a bearded man looking that way, with kind of a long Neanderthaloid nose. And then this figure seems to be also a face, but a little bit more looking like not quite exactly straight at us, but not really, like partly over that way, but kind of between, such that we only see one of his nostrils, like basically that this is his mustache, the wings of this bird are his mustache. and then his egg is probably his eye. So it seems to relate to Tlaloc, the ancient god Tlaloc, which is sometimes shown pretty much exactly like this, and with this very round eye, kind of like low set and to the side, further to the side. Its eyes are further separated than would be normal. And Tlaloc is like the Aztec and Mesoamerican like rain god, probably representing Jupiter. And so, yeah, and then there's a mouth here. It seems like there's some teeth in here, because the kind of feathers of the coast like continue on across its chest. So anyway, so yeah, this is like the main part of the middle of the nose, the bulbous nose, and then this is like one nostril, and the other nostril's hidden. But the mustache like sticks out, like in some of the depictions of Tlaloc, where he's shown from the side, but his mustache sticks out forward on one side, even though you can only see one of his eyes. So I'm guessing because of that this one probably has kind of a beard too, because we can't see behind this because they won't excavate behind this wall. So I'm trying to like figure out what it would look what it probably looks like behind the wall. Like obviously, this wing probably looks similar to this part going in there. Um, and weirdly enough, actually, even this wall kind of looks like, so it could have been that they even made the wall to resemble and complete this picture in some ways. Yeah, hard to know about that. But so my theory is that basically the beard is its tail, and that its tail would be like a kind of like two-pronged thing based on the main feature of the West Coast, between its heel being Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica, and its wing being like California and Oregon and Washington. So I suspect it's these peninsulas here of Jalisco that have this kind of like, there's like one wider peninsula and then one smaller one. So I kind of recreated it a little bit there. So it would be a very high tail, like a bird that's tail sticks way up, like a peacock or something, because the tail is higher than its belly, which is way down here. But, for a bird, that's not too unimaginable. And then I suspect, you can see in some versions like of this that there is some other little animal, small animal rearing its head like right under the wing. I should have used an image that has that, but I suspect that animal is Vancouver Island, which they took out of where it actually is, which is right here, the Salish Sea. They just left it blank. So they probably moved it down a bit to just here, which is probably just basically here. And then this other thing, I think that Baja California, wouldn't fit as a body part hanging off of a wing or something. So it's probably a separate deity, probably a serpentine or some kind of long animal. Like in the Egyptian Book of Two Ways, it's a gatekeeper god, horned animal. So who knows what it is in this pantheon, but my guess is it's down here just under the tail, and that the tail can double as like the beard for the guy, that basically this is his nose, this is his mouth, this is a mustache, and this is his beard. So I could be wrong about the angle of it, but still correct about the general concept. So yeah, I mean, at least I can pretty much guarantee I'm right about some of this, and if they ever excavate it, that will be shown. This just shows, some arrows showing that to there and to there. The Baja California here, and the tail being here. This shows anthropomorphic cosmology in Stranger Things, which is a show about the underworld, antipodal underworld, being, they call it the upside down because it's the opposite hemisphere where gravity is reversed. So they're focusing a lot on Alaska and Kamchatka. It's like they're trying to hint to people about what the underworld really is, but without even hinting to people that they're hinting to people. So nobody's going to really pick up on it. Let's see. So yeah, again, here's another configuration, of a possible tail there, and then here's you can't see it too well, but it's like kind of these two little peninsulas there, I guess. That would make a decent tail, high tail. All right, my phone might be about to cut me off, but this shows that the same concept that I noticed with the Gobekli map of Nicaragua as like a snake going around the lake is also shown in Mayan cosmology. This could be the same lake, actually, Lake Nicaragua, or it could be some other lake, but it shows that this concept was used in antiquity of a lake being formed by a body of a snake surrounding it. You know, this is the Gobekli, and you know, the head of the snake here is based on the peninsula Cabo